Come along as we tour one of the most famous malls in Southern California. How much longer does it have left? Its current state and recent developments almost guarantee its days could be numbered.
Good morning, everyone. Today we are doing something a little bit different. We are in the City of Industry at the Puente Hills Mall, famous for Back to the Future Twin Pines Mall. Built in 1974 and 1975, opened in sections. At one time had 7 anchor stores. Today there's only 2. None of them are department stores. There's a 24-hour fitness and a Round One. And from what we understand, since the last time we were here, it is completely empty inside. Dead mall. So let's go inside.
As we tour Puente Hills Mall just days after Christmas 2024, let's look back at its history. The mall opened in phases from February 1974 through spring 1975. The first anchor to open in February 1974 was the Broadway, followed by J.W. Robinson's in March. Sears and JCPenney followed. By the end of 1975, shoppers had 152 stores and services to choose from. The mall later served as an anchor for a much busier retail and service area, featuring an auto mall, which is still there to this day, and additional home improvement and home furnishing stores. In 1993, J.W. Robinson's rebranded as Robinson's May after the chain merged with May Company. In 1996, 2 anchor stores, the Broadway and JCPenney's, were closed. Current occupancy rates at this time was only 50%. The mall was extensively renovated and a 20-screen AMC Theaters megaplex was added. New retail venues traditionally found in power centers joined the mall. These included 24-hour fitness and Burlington Coat Factory. They joined the remaining 2 anchors, Robinson's May and Sears. Ross Dress for Less, Circuit City, Linens and Things, Spectrum Club, Borders, and Comp USA were some of the stores that opened in 1998. In September 2006, Borders was officially closed, while Robinson's May rebranded as Macy's. In 2008 and 2009, many of the power center type stores previously mentioned closed their doors. In 2010 came an exciting addition driving traffic to the struggling center. The first Round One bowling and entertainment center in the U.S. opened its doors at the mall. Unfortunately, the enthusiasm for the mall only lasted so long. In September 2018, Sears closed its Puente Hills Mall location. In January 2020, Forever 21, which took over previous department store space, closed its location in the mall. Burlington Coat Factory and Macy's both closed in 2022, leaving Round One and AMC as the only major tenants. Fast forward to Christmas 2024, and there are only a dozen or so storefronts still active. National tenants still inside the mall the day that we were there were AMC Theaters, Round One, Ross Dress for Less, Daniel's Jewelers, Wetzel's Pretzels, Hot Topic, and a Hot Pot restaurant.
There are a handful of open stores, and then there's a handful of stores that have merchandise that aren't open. And it's 11 o'clock on Saturday, so technically the stores that are here should be open, and they're not. A few have eviction notices, and there was a restaurant that closed during the shutdown in 2020, and it looks like it never reopened after that.
As we continue to walk around, I forgot to mention there was also 2 armed forces recruiting centers, neither of which were open on Saturday when we visited. There was also a Champ Sports outlet type store. It had merchandise inside, but it was not open when we walked by several times, even when we left around noon, so not sure what the status of that location is.
So sections are actually walled off, so you can't walk to it. That top section only had 1 store open, so it was not walled off, but like behind us was walled off, and that other entry was all walled off also.
We're going to continue to walk around the mall now, and make sure you stay tuned to the end of the video because we're also going to do a drive around the outside of the property too, to show you what the old facades of those department stores look like, and many of which I don't think have been touched since the mall was built, especially the Sears location. So stay tuned to the end for that. And then also there is an update on the mall that we found, a very recent update too, which should tell you what the future of it is going to be. So keep watching.
The trendy gift store has a body hanging from the ceiling. So will this be the last Christmas for Puente Hills Mall? I'm assuming this will not be open Christmas 2025, at least the interior portion.
At Daniel's, we've been making diamond dreams come true since 1948.
So comment below, what do you think is the cause for the downfall of these malls? Some do really well, others do not. Was it the shutdown? Was it greedy department store owners that kept buying up properties and closing stores? Or is it shopping habits, or is it a little bit of everything? Let us know below. Of course, the 24-hour fitness now was the JCPenney's, the famous scene from Back to the Future.
For the update we promised, RCB Equities in LA's Mid-Wilshire District and Real Estate Development Associates LLC of Newport Beach took out a $115 million acquisition loan to purchase the 56-acre property, which we previously stated was once home to more than 125 stores and 1.2 million square feet of retail space. Back in 2003, the mall was sold for $148 million. 2 years later, the property was sold again for $170 million. The most recent owner, who just sold it to that investment group, had purchased the mall in 2014 for $100 million. This latest transaction, $115 million. All of this is according to public records. The founder and principal of Real Estate Development Associates LLC has said, "We are thrilled about the opportunity to transform Puente Hills Mall into a vibrant, modern business generator that aligns with the evolving needs of the City of Industry." The city's assistant manager confirmed the property closed escrow late August, early September in a private transaction. The City of Industry is committed to work closely with RCB Equities to revitalize the property and formulate a redevelopment plan that aligns with the city's long-term vision for providing thousands of jobs for the area, the city said. While nothing has been announced for the site, the buyers continue to say, "Our partnership with the City of Industry is pivotal, and we are excited to collaborate on a redevelopment plan that reflects the city's aspirations and contributes to the overall progress of the region." As we continue our outside tour, what do you think the future holds for the Puente Hills Mall? New massive retail space and/or a remodel seems highly unlikely in the current retail landscape. If only one had a time machine, a DeLorean perhaps. What do you think will happen with the AMC and the Round 1 and the tenants that are in the mall? Several of those have no outside access. Comment below. Let us know your thoughts and share your memories of the Puente Hills Mall down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. It would help us out a lot. Turn on that notification bell so you know when we release other videos. And you can also follow us on social media on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. We will continue to drive around the parking lot giving you a tour of the rest of the outside of the mall. Thanks again for watching and Happy New Year, everyone.